Hello everyone, and today I'll be making a tutorial on how to make this tic-tac-toe machine. This tic-tac-toe machine fits inside a 14 by 14 by 7 size, as you can see, and it has reset, and the only interactions you need are the buttons, and that's it. And for this tutorial, I'll have all the items you need for that specific step in my inventory like this, so you can see what you need to get prepared for building this thing. So let's get started. The first step, you'll need these items in my inventory, and we're going to create the screen. For the screen, you will need to build 9 of these small displays with a button to this place. Once you're finished with this, go to the top right corner, go to the back, break this block, and then place a sticky piston with a button at the back. And that is your screen finished. Now for the display. You'll need these 4 items. Go in the back, go down to this one, and then place 4 blocks like this. Place 4 redstone on top of the blocks. Place a block in the middle. Place a comparator. And now place a block here, and then surround it with another layer of blocks. Break the middle block. Place a repeater looking towards this block. Add the dust on top of that, and add a final comparator on this block. This is your XO display. Now build the same thing on these other 8 tiles. Once you're done with the screens, get these items and we'll start building the reset lines. First, come here, place a daylight detector, place block and a redstone, and flick this daylight detector off. Now place an observer, a dropper, and another observer, dropper, observer, dropper, observer, dropper, observer. When you come to the last cell above this block, place a normal block. Next, place these 2 blocks and a slab, remove the 2 blocks, and place redstone dust. And do the same thing over here. And now we build this on this row too, like this. And then we'll build one more again down here. Next, we'll be making the memory. So, come down here, place a piston on this block, place composers on top with an item inside, like bread. And now come down here and place 2 more pistons looking downwards. Now place a block of quartz. Place these 2 blocks and break this one. Place a comparator with the redstone next to it. And make sure to turn the comparator into subtract mode. Do the same thing with this. And now we build this entire thing on every single cell. Once you're done adding these, next come down here, place a block, place a repeater next to these two redstone, place another block, place a dropper, and place an observer facing this way. Look at the arrow at the top of the observer and make sure that the arrow is pointing towards this composter. Now go up a little, place an observer looking up, and place an observer looking to the side. Now we do that on here. And over here. And now do the same thing on these two rows. Once you're done with that, get these three items, come to the bottom, place a piston here, and obsidian there, break that obsidian, and now place a piston, obsidian, skip a block, and then another piston, obsidian, piston, obsidian, piston, obsidian, piston, and obsidian. Make sure it looks like this. Now get your torches, place 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 torches, and do the same thing on these 2 layers. Next, we'll be finishing the inputs. First, go down here, place these 2 target blocks and a redstone dust. Next, place another dust, a block above it, a block next to it, and then place a repeater towards this block from this observer. And now we do the same thing over here and on every other cell. Once you're done with that, break this block, place a dropper, an observer, a redstone dust with a block, and another block. Now break this block, place a dropper, observer, block, dust, block, and observer with dropper and observer. Now we do that on the other layers. Next, go to these observers at the end, place another one looking upwards, place a block, and another block with a door. Now go up, place an observer here and here, 2 blocks, and another door. And do that again, but this time with a redstone dust and a repeater going into another repeater that is on 4 ticks, and redstone and another repeater that is on 2 ticks. Then place a block here and a redstone line going this way with redstone on top, and make sure that if there is a dropper below the redstone line, replace it with a slab or a glass block. Next, go to this piston right here, place a redstone dust, place a block, and now place a block right here so we can put a torch right here. Now place a dust with a block here and here, redstone comparator, place a block here, and a copper bulb. Now replace this block with a glass block, place another block right here with redstone on top, place a torch, place a block here, and dust there. Now do the same over here. Finally, add a block here, and your game should be done. Let's test it out. Press the button, and then press another one, and see if it turns to an X or an O, like this. That should mean that everything is working. If you have any questions, or if you want to know how this game works, please comment that down below. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.